Hello. I just wanted to take an opportunity to provide a little bit of insight into the 1 plus 1 equals concept that we've been pursuing as of late. If you happen to have watched the video on the Systems Wiki About page, you probably have already gotten the sense that this is a relentless pursuit attempting to find a meaningful way to put together and deliver an understanding of systems concepts. So this is the latest in the sequence of endeavors called 1 plus 1 equals. What that is in fact an intent to create a set of modules, of pearls of understanding, knowledge, and wisdom that individuals can weave together in certain ways to address a target audience. And let me walk through a sort of a concept of how we're putting this together. That we begin using a package called co-mapping to do a concept development for a video. We then create a number of insight maker models, which are used in conjunction with some background music and a voiceover to create a video. That video then ends up on YouTube, and the YouTube video itself ends up being embedded in a page on the wiki. Now, previously, over the last couple of years, a delicious index has been developing with different links to systems-related content that showed up on the Systems Thinking World discussion page. And we were going to use that to index these pages, though we finally decided that the delicious index is going away, and all those system references are in fact going to end up embedded in the appropriate wiki pages that are part of this unfolding concept. So when those wiki pages are done, they are in fact put in multiple wiki categories, making it easier for people to find. And there's a thing called wiki mind map that one will be able to use to walk through in various ways the sets of content to figure out which pieces they want to weave together to put together a learning string for a particular audience. And to some extent, a number of these pieces are in fact already in place, so that a number of modules have already been created, and the videos and the wiki pages exist, though there are more of them that are under development. This particular outline in co-mapping is just something that seems to be very convenient to work with to sort of script what's going into the video. So later today I'm going to do creating causal loop diagrams part 2, and these are the pieces that are going to end up being in that video. And this outline is in fact surfaced through a wiki page just so people can have access and see what's on the drawing board, and this is a live outline in the wiki page, so they can see, people can tell what we're working on at the moment. And when this video that you're watching at the moment is finished, it will go on the actually be embedded on the top of this page. So as an example, there was a video that was developed about creating models. To develop that, there were some insight maker models that were developed. They were voiced with a voiceover, and they actually ended up being in a video that resides on YouTube. That video on YouTube is then folded back into a wiki page that's structured in a way so that it provides the intent of the video, identifies all of the components that were in fact used in the making of that video, any notes that come up in this particular video. There was a point in the video where there's a correction that needs to be made the next time it gets recorded. There might be questions that arise over time, and we should capture those. And there's a reference to the 1 plus 1 equals content outline that I showed you on this previous page a moment ago, and the categories that will get you to all of the current pages that are in this construct. As I mentioned, the delicious links to all of these pieces are in fact going to go away, and all of the other 1,200 links in delicious are going to get folded back into the wiki over the next couple of months. So here is, as I said, here is the elements that are done, and one can get to them readily through looking at the categories. At the same time, the wiki mind map is operational to an extent. There are a number of enhancements that we want to do to it, so that one can. This is a search on the Why Create Models page. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let me go back to here. I just wanted to move this out of the way to say that when I did a search on Why Create Models, it produced this, and I can then look at the other pieces, and this gives me a view of what's accessed by that particular page of the wiki. Though, if I can use this to search any aspect of Systems Wiki. So here is the main page in Systems Wiki, and if I then go ask about the Systems Thinking World webinar series, I can go directly to that page, or I can back up and say, just focus this and tell me what other things are on that page, and I can then look and see, without actually going and wandering through the page, it breaks it out in a structure to tell me what's there. So that's operational at this point. Just we need to continue to tune it a little bit more. And this is something that I just went to. So the Why Create Models piece all ended up on the wiki page with the references, Q&A, and all of these pieces. And this video itself will end up on a page the same way, with a reference to the elements and this working outline. And this working outline itself will be updated, and the wiki page is already in there. This is a link to the model that was used as part of this that I talked to initially, and it all ends up being the next stage in the relentless pursuit of developing an approach to providing access to this information. So that's where we stand at the moment, and it's continuing to evolve practically on a daily basis. So we'll keep you updated as to where we are. Take care.